Welcome to WildGlobe, where we uncover the world's most astonishing and hidden stories, tales that defy belief, challenge the imagination, and remind us of the extraordinary within the human spirit. Today's video will take you on a gripping journey through the most unbelievable survival stories from around the world. Imagine being stranded on a snow-covered mountain with no hope of rescue, falling from the sky into an unforgiving jungle, or facing the gut-wrenching decision to sacrifice part of yourself just to live another day. These aren't works of fiction. They are real stories of real people who face the ultimate test. They show us what it means to fight, to endure, and to triumph against all odds. Buckle up, because these 5 stories will leave you breathless, inspired, and wondering, how much strength do we carry inside when everything is stripped away? The Andes Plane Crash Survivors. On October 13, 1972, a Uruguayan Air Force plane carrying 45 people, including a rugby team, their friends and family, crashed into the freezing Andes Mountains. The impact was devastating. Many perished on impact, and those who survived faced freezing temperatures, avalanches, and dwindling food supplies. Days turned into weeks. The survivors melted snow for water and rationed chocolate, wine, and scraps from luggage. When a search plane flew overhead but didn't see them, despair set in. And then came the decision that shocked the world. With no food left, they had to turn to the only source of nourishment available, the bodies of their dead friends. It was a heartbreaking, desperate act, but one that kept them alive. After 72 grueling days, 2 young men, Nando Parado and Roberto Canessa, trekked for 10 days through the mountains without gear or maps, finally reaching help. Their story became known worldwide, not just for the horror, but for the triumph of human will. Juliane Köpke, the girl who fell from the sky. Imagine falling from the sky thousands of feet above the earth, knowing that death is inevitable, only to wake up alive. That's exactly what happened to 17-year-old Juliane Köpke. In December 1971, Juliane was on Lanza Flight 508 with her mother flying over the Peruvian rainforest. A lightning strike ripped the plane apart midair, and Juliane, still strapped to her seat, plummeted over 2 miles into the jungle below. Miraculously, she survived with only a broken collarbone and cuts. But the jungle was an unforgiving maze. For 11 days, Juliane wandered alone, battling insect bites, hunger, and infected wounds. She used the survival skills her scientist parents had taught her, like following water downstream, and finally stumbled upon a logging camp. Her rescue was a miracle, but her story became legendary. A teenager surviving both a mid-air plane explosion and the ruthless Amazon. Her tale continues to inspire people worldwide, showing the power of knowledge, resilience, and sheer determination. Aron Ralston, trapped in the canyon. Aron Ralston was a thrill-seeker, a climber, adventurer, and lover of the outdoors. But in April 2003, his solo adventure in Utah's Blue John Canyon turned into a nightmare. While descending a narrow slot canyon, a boulder shifted, crushing his right arm against the canyon wall. Trapped alone with limited food and water, he spent 5 days trying everything, pushing, pulling, using his climbing gear, but nothing worked. As his water ran out and hope faded, Aron faced a terrifying realization. The only way out was to amputate his own arm. Using a dull multi-tool, he broke his bones and cut through tissue, an act that took unimaginable courage and pain. Bleeding and weakened, he rappelled down a 65-foot cliff and hiked several miles before encountering a family who called for help. Aaron's survival became the subject of books, interviews, and the film 127 Hours. His story is a raw reminder of the will to live, no matter the cost. What makes someone a survivor? Is it strength, luck, instinct? Or is it something deeper? The fierce, stubborn refusal to give up even when all hope seems lost. These stories from the Andes, the Amazon, and the canyons of Utah are more than tales of endurance. They are portraits of human spirit at its rawest. They show us what people are capable of when tested beyond their limits. And they remind us that, in the end, survival is often a choice to keep going, no matter how dark the path. As you reflect on these incredible journeys, ask yourself, how would you face the impossible? What hidden strength lies within you, waiting to be called upon? Thank you for joining us today on WildGlobe. If you were moved by these stories, hit that like button, subscribe for more mind-blowing journeys, and share this video with someone who loves adventure and human resilience. Until next time, stay curious, stay bold, and never stop exploring.